Well, that is a nice copper coin, but oh, Doug, do you know what time it is?
45 up.
Who says 45 up, Doug? It's quarter after. What's up, guys? Hoarder here, and welcome to what I was one of my favorite shows when we do the recap shows. We haven't done one in a while, and I'm super excited. Am I too dark? I feel like I'm too dark. I'm going for like I told Lynn, like mystical metal detecting guy, because I didn't want to be like super bright. But I hope I'm not too dark. But if I am, hey, you get what you get. But we got a fun show up tonight covering, oh man, maybe the best field we've gotten on this whole year, which I'm christening the flowing hair field because we found a flowing hair along with countless other things. So, but I want to say hello to everybody. I'll try to go through. Gabriel Siegel is here. How are you? The Ultimate Finds Box, Eric. I think that's you. Did you have that 7390 after your name? Maybe you did. Welcome, Eric. Thank you, bud. Audrey Girlinghouse is here. Texas Plug Riches, Alan Wilcher. Audrey Girlinghouse is still here. I see her again. Thank you, Audrey. NEPA History, Archaeology, Danimal Diggs, Scott Cash, Nick Shalino. Is that a new one? Nick Shalino. How are you, Nick? Vonda Hilton is here. Steph Diggs is here. Oh, look at that. How are you, Steph? Steph, oh man, we got some good things that we found this week. You're going to like this one. Let me bring in some of the gang so we can start this shindig. And I'll start with the handsomest guy this side of the Mississippi. Dog Tag Doug, Mexican Doug, Jane Fond Doug. How are you, Dougie?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Couldn't be.
Yeah, couldn't be anybody else.
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Doug had a extraction this week.
Two.
A double extraction above the waist.
Yeah.
A double extraction.
Yeah.
It did thin your face out a little bit.
Really?
Now that I'm looking at it, I think a little bit it thinned you out.
Yeah, and last week it was pretty puffy, but
maybe that's why I was used to
and painful. It was a relief to have both of those teeth pulled.
I'll tell you what, a toothache is one of the worst pains imaginable. So, I had a tooth pulled many years ago, way in the back, and I went into the dentist, like emergency room, and I was like, dude, I don't care what you do, just rip this thing out of my face.
Exactly.
Like, you don't even care in the moment. You don't even care. Oh, Steph, hold on. I see a little thing from Steph. She had shoulder surgery today.
Oh, wow.
I hope you're okay, Steph. 7 staples. Well, hey, Godspeed. I hope you're okay. Was it your swinging shoulder, Steph? I hope it wasn't the swinging.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. If not, we'll have to get her one of those harnesses, Doug. Those are always good. I put up good evening, everyone, from Michael Workman. How are you, Michael? Good evening to you, sir.
I have to make note of seeing Bells logged in.
Oh, is it Bells here?
I saw her earlier, and we've been worried about her. We hadn't seen her for quite some time, and when I saw that she was in the chat, I sent a little note to her, but if she's there, say something again.
Yes, I'm glad Bells is doing good. We didn't see her for a little while.
I was worried about her.
Well, hey, maybe she's just living life and doesn't live to watch you 24/7. You ever think about that?
Oh, yeah.
No, Bells, I'm glad you're. It was good seeing her name. I felt the smile come over my face when I saw Bells' name.
Yeah.
Talking about smile.
Cash, how you doing?
Doug, talking about smile on my face, let me bring in Rich Van Winkle, who always puts a big smile on my face.
How you guys doing?
Good.
We're doing good. Anything exciting with you, Rich?
Oh, not too much, really. Just working and looking forward to the next time we go detecting.
How was your Halloween party last week?
It was good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Doug. Hold on. There she is. She's a lurker, Doug. She's a lurker. So, Bells, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking, Bells.
I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah.
How's Mike?
Doug used to be a lurker, and he did some time for it, but he's been.
Yeah, I'm on work release now, so everything's cool.
He's good now. Let me bring in some more of the gang, Doug, so we can start this shindig. I got so many images from the last couple of weeks. So we're going to bring in the lovely and talented Miss Lindiana Jones. How are you, Lynn?
Good. How's everybody?
We're good. I'm excited for maybe the best field of the year. I know now Lynn got there late. She missed the first two video hunts because she was away. And but she did manage to get in there the third trip and still found some really good stuff.
Snuck in there late. Yep, but it was
that's
fun.
what happens. Oh, and I do see I see some things in here for Greg Pickens from Finding America. I did address Greg's passing last week. Not that you only had to do it once, but I did address it. Yes, if you didn't already hear, Greg from Finding America, awesome dude, great ambassador to the hobby, had passed away. So our thoughts and prayers with the Pickens family. He was a really good dude. So thanks for bringing that up. If I missed to mention. What the heck is that, Doug? Is that your phone?
Yeah, I turned it down.
Thanks for being so considerate to the rest of them.
Yeah.
And let me bring in special extra guest this week, Doug, Mr. Midtone Matt. And
Hey, Matty.
Yo.
How's everyone?
we had to ask Matt to come in because, as you're about to
He was the
see,
star of the show.
well, listen,
Yeah.
Matt found something
Yeah.
that we all got to oogle over for a little while.
Google.
Whatever the word is, I'm doing
I
that word.
Googled
Doug.
it, all right.
Yeah.
Matt is my midweek hunting partner.
yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Matt can find all the Mercs and silver spoons he wants midweek, but do not find flowing hairs midweek, Matt.
There could be one in that field.
If you find a flowing hair midweek, bury it back in the ground and spin around in a circle 10 times,
Yeah.
and then we'll look for it again on Saturday.
Fair enough.
Hey, there could be a flowing hair. I got a 1798 draped bust the other day.
What's funny, Doug, is and look, I get it that like some coins are rare. I get it. I'm not like my head's not in the sand. But you'd think like after doing this every weekend for 10 years, going to the oldest places around, you'd think we would have found some of the big rare coins in the past. And we've never found a flowing hair before. We've still never found, the hard ones, never found a chain scent. None of us have found a Fujio yet. And you'd think that one of us would have stumbled across one of them. You're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different locations, all colonial.
Yeah.
But finally, we crossed one of the big ones off the list with Matt.
What one did Dustin find on that permission up in?
He found a Nova Constellatio, and listen,
that's right.
That's a good coin too. But we've got
not quite as rare as some of the other ones.
We've gotten a few of the Novas. Not that they're not an awesome coin,
right?
But this was a first, and the firsts, you always remember your first. That's what they say, right, Doug?
Yeah.
Doug hasn't had his first yet, so he's take my word for it, Doug.
My next will be my first.
Steph said all the Fujios are up her way.
Yeah.
Up Charlie said he can't make it. I just saw a text. He's at a church meeting. So Charlie, we will miss you, my friend. But I do have a lot of ridiculous photos of you, so you'll be here in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried to pick the most ridiculous photos. I got a picture. I didn't have time to put it in the chat. I got it right before the show, but my buddy Eric, the Cape Cod father, Eric, sent me a photo, and it wasn't him. It was someone that he saw online, a Facebook group or something. Steph would probably know. But this guy dug a spill of 5 or 6 full-size tree shillings, all in the same spill.
I saw it.
And I don't know who the guy was. I barely caught the picture when he sent it to me. So, Steph, if you know, man, talk about stepping in a bowl of Lucky Charms, Doug.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Yeah, they all looked in good shape, too. They all had dirt on them still, but they all looked in good shape. Oh, yeah, here it is. Hold on, let me see. The tree coin spill, 6 different sizes. But hey, listen, even different sizes, 6 tree coins in a spill, and they all look
one.
None of them looked slick. They all looked like they under the dirt, all had detail. So whoever that guy is, I'll try to find out and give him a shout out for next week, because that's a monster day.
Yeah, we keep going up that way in hopes of finding one, and this guy just steps in it and gets 6.
Hey, listen, all good things come to those who wait, Doug. If you found one every time, they wouldn't be special, right?
I guess.
All right.
I'd like to have that opportunity, though.
You've had
See how
opportunity,
special it is.
just not there yet. We'll get
Yeah.
we'll get one day. Listen,
Yeah.
that's what makes them special.
We never thought we'd get a Cobb, and 4 of us did. So,
Yes,
silver Cobb. So,
yes.
Jay, I have his name if you need it.
Oh yeah. Throw it in here. Oh, hold on. Here's something, Doug, and I may have missed this. Tim Mason says, "FYI, get well soon, Bobby from Hoover Boys." I didn't know. Did he have some sort of an issue?
yeah, I saw that on this week's Hoover Boys. Bobby
I didn't know about it.
Issues, and I think he's improving. That was at least the gist of the.
I'll have to keep my ears out. He's a good guy. I spoke with him a few times. I hope he's okay.
We hunted with him once.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. I didn't know anything happened to him. Oh man, someone just had massive heart attack. Same guy, Tim Mason. Yeah, I mean, listen, I didn't know about it, but I sure hope he's okay. Again, my heart goes out to him and his family, and hopefully they can get it rectified. Listen, Doug, I say it a lot. We all, and listen, I'm not trying to bring the show to a big down or grinding halt, but as much fun as we try to have, you never want to take your health for granted. You never know, Doug. At the blink of an eye, your whole world can be turned upside down. So it sounds really cliche, but you know what? Hug your friends, kiss your family. Don't kiss your friends though, Doug. But you know what I'm saying. Tell people you love them, Doug, because you don't know.
Beard that Rich sports is very enticing.
Yes. Tell people you love them. Now, Rich, that does not mean kiss me this weekend. It just means in spirit. In spirit, kiss me.
I think I know what you mean.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, the Bible even says, "Greet your brother with a holy kiss."
Yeah, listen, I tell people I love them. You know what I mean? I like people. You don't know when your number's called, and I'm not saying that Bobby's number's called by any means. I'm just saying you don't want to take your health for granted. Every day is a blessing, as they say.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's try to have some. All right, I'm seeing more things about Bobby, and I want to uplift everybody. Not that I'm downplaying it. I really hope he's okay. Like I said, good guy. We did hunt with him before. Hopefully, everything is all right. But let's bring in some of the things, Doug. Why at least why we're here. I don't know why everyone else is here. I still can't figure that out. But we're here to talk about. Oh man, Doug, I'm calling it.
Your picture's always up on the.
Because you know what, I can go out back and take my picture and Photoshop it, but you don't live with me.
Okay.
So you know what? If you guys aren't here, I'm always here. I'm always available. So listen. We're out in this field for 9 hours. You know how many holes I get to dig? Like 4. So at least let me be in the thumbnail.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, but yeah, I'm calling this place.
Well, actually, you deserve to be right up there with Maddie and Rich. You guys had some stellar finds.
I did have a good find.
Everybody had a lot.
On the thumbnail, a couple of those are mine. A couple are Rich's. But Matt's was the showstopper. Matt's is the one, brand new to all of our eyes. And when I get to Matt's later in the show, I'll give more of the background, because how it happened when I played it back in the moment, I didn't even realize, but when I played it back, editing the video, it was really magical the way it unfolded. And we'll talk about more when that comes up. Mm-hmm. But let's get into it, Doug, because I've literally got 150 some pictures and I don't want to be here till 3 in the morning. Okay. I know. I went a little bit, but this field was great. It was a great
amazing. Just so everyone knows, if you go out hunting with Jason, it's a wonder anyone finds anything because he's setting up props and taking pictures of, wait a minute. He's looking at the sun. He's got to have this angle.
Listen, I want everyone to look. Listen, Doug, look what I'm working with you. The conditions have to be perfect.
Well,
listen, one last cheap. I got 2 more cheap plugs, Doug, and then I'm starting the show. I promise.
Okay.
Two more cheap plugs.
Okay.
Cheap plug number 1, and I'm going to put myself on the big side just for a second, Doug.
Okay.
Cheap plug number 1. Just today at like 5:30, the mail guy shows up, and I got the incredible brand new Relics book in the mail today. Didn't even get a chance to thumb through it yet, Doug.
Okay.
But after the show's over, I'm going to be deep diving in. I don't want to show everyone too much of it, but if you're a detectorist, if you like looking at like cool things and figuring out what you dug, this, I have a feeling, is going to be like one of the Bibles of metal detecting.
Cool.
It was put together from Buckle Boy in tangent with American Digger magazine. Super thick, beautiful, full color.
Wow.
So I'm going to dive into it more. I don't know a whole lot about the book to talk about it in detail yet, but yeah, you guys really want to check it out. Someone asked how much it is. It says $79 US. But listen, that's like 10 cents a page, and it's full color. So come on. You can't go buy a stick of butter for less than like $8 anymore.
Now, where can it be purchased?
I think you can purchase it from American Digger Magazine's website, as well as from Buckle Boy, who Buckle Boy doesn't have a website. I think you can email him.
Okay.
And I'll put links in the show when the show's over. Unfortunately, this all happened like right before the show.
Last minute. Okay.
So I wasn't prepared for it. Yeah. So that's announcement number one. Announcement number two, I'm really, really excited about, Doug.
Oh, Belle said she just got hers this week.
All the same. I guess this is the week they started shipping. Congratulations, Bells. Now listen, Doug, I'm going to make the announcement. I don't want you or anyone else to over embellish on my announcement.
Oh,
so just zip it up for this part.
Okay.
But tomorrow, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, I'm putting out a really, really special video. It's only like 11 minutes long, and I'm going to premiere the video, which means it's going to run live, and we'll all be in the chat as well as other notable people. I don't want to say what it's about necessarily. I want it to be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise.
What did I say about this?
Yeah, I said.
Oh my God.
I'm mimicking you.
Okay. So listen, tomorrow, 3:00 p.m. Eastern, if you guys can do me a favor, I don't ask for a lot of favors. I want it to be really special for the people involved. If you can pop in somewhere between 3 and 3:11 p.m., if you got to work, go to the bathroom and pull out your phone for 2 minutes and say hello. But it's going to be a really special one. I'm really excited about it. A little different than the norm, but still the same. So make sure you check that out tomorrow, 3 p.m. I'd love to see you guys in the chat. And anyone I see in the chat, Doug will owe you a kiss when we see you in the future.
Yeah,
is that okay, Doug?
We tried that before it bombed.
Well, that's right. Then they might not say I'm here. So forget that. Forget that. All right. But that anyway, okay, that was the last announcement. And I'm going to mention that again later in the show. All right. But let's start the thing, Doug. Holy cow, 20 minutes have gone by so far.
Wow.
All right. So here we go. The flowing hair field, which I am lovingly calling it. And I'll try to let some of these run. Now, this angle is showing you the left side of the field, which we've hunted about 2, 3, 4 years ago. And this is what we kind of went to do, a field that we've been to before, we thought could have been hot. And this is where we started. And it wasn't terrible. I think I have some things up here. This was one of the very first dig of the day from me, wearing the new GoPro, which I love. That makes life so much easier. But there was still stuff in this field that we missed the first time around. There's Charlie. I love getting embarrassing photos of all you guys. So this is they get much worse than this, but this is I love that. But this was the very first dig of the day from any of us, yours truly. But unfortunately, I think this copper. I think this one was this wasn't a slick one. It was almost slick. Almost. Yeah. If I bring this up full screen real quick, Doug, I'll let you see it a little bit better. And I might even be wrong. If Steph is still here, she's got super good eyes. Where I have the arrow on the left one, obviously the left one is the one I dug, not the right one.
I was going to say.
But do you think you see the forehead of some sort of a matron braided classic head, like that forehead?
I do see it, yes.
Now, that's all I saw. So when you have one faint little line, I mean, actually now I think I see a little bit of the chin. I'm not sure. Steph, what do you think? Chime in, Steph. She did chime in. Oh, she says she thinks I had it right when I said classic head.
Classic head.
I'm going to say same thing. Like in this scenario.
However, put it back up, Jay, for a second.
one of those.
Look at the bottom of the bust. However, it looks different than your non-dug example.
Might be. I was just trying to give a basic. I thought it was a left facing.
It does look left facing.
Yeah,
that I agree.
But listen, whatever. They only get better from here. But it was just the point that when you go out to a field that you've been to in the past, and the very first hole is a copper, you're kind of in a good mood right off the bat. You're like, wow, like, since we've been here last, corn's been planted and pulled up. What I like about corn, Doug, is the roots get into the soil enough that when you knock them over, it disturbs those top couple inches because farmers don't plow anymore. So corn is really our only hope of like maneuvering under the ground a few inches. So that's what I like. Oh, Steph said the Liberty headband is narrower on the matron. Okay. All right. Well, whatever it is, like I said, left facing, early US, at least we'll all agree to that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Doug. All right. Where am I here? I have my list here. All right. So that was hole number one in that field we had been to before. And then the bearded wonder called me over, and he had something in the first field as well.
He had that look on his face like you caught him with his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah, I got to work on. Rich isn't good at like the fake smile. Like if Rich is truly happy, he's got a good smile.
Yeah.
But if I say like, all right, Rich, I need you to smile for this picture.
Yeah, you can't coerce him.
It's terrible. Lynn is just as bad. Lynn's even worse.
You gotta make me laugh.
Yeah, like Lynn, I have to literally tickle Lynn, or I don't even get a good smile out of her. I don't. You guys never learned how.
That's the next style for Christmas. Tickle me, Lindiana.
Yeah, they never.
Oh. Yeah, he has to say things which I won't repeat to make me laugh.
Yeah, I have to say the most disgusting, vile things off camera, so Lynn will smile, and it's exhausting.
You just better keep thinking of new things.
I know it's hard to think on the fly too, Doug. On the fly.
Yep.
Yeah, Steph knows what some of those things are. Yeah, she knows. But anyway, Rich's button, which is. Well, I always have to think about it, Doug. If this side is concave, the side you'd look at is convex, right?
I guess.
Why that does not just embedded in my brain. I have to go through that whole scenario every time we find one wait, which way is the con something or other? But whatever. Rich had the second find of the day. And then go ahead, Rich.
Weirdly, I think that one wasn't the front of it flat, but the back had a rim on it.
Yes, which was weird.
Yeah.
I honestly don't recall. So you would know more than me. I think you live dug it with your GoPro. I just didn't include that because the video was already a half an hour. So I had to trim things off.
Yeah.
But I used yours for the better finds, that are coming up in a second.
Yeah, they're fun.
But anyway, awesome. Yeah. Caves go inward. I know Andrew was right. It's just that I'll highlight it since I mentioned it. I do know that they go in. It's just that in the moment, like it doesn't, I have to think about it. You know what I mean? It's like if I said, "Hey, Andrew, recite the alphabet," you would just be like A, B, C, D. But if you were like, "Oh, wait, hold on a second, A," like that's how I feel. I have to do with the concave thing, and I just can't get it. All right, anyway. Now after Rich dug that button, I said to Charlie, "Hey, Charlie, you see that farm out there? The one I'm pointing to in the reference photo, Doug?
Yeah.
See that farm out there?" I said, "We never did the field to the left of that. We've never been in there before." I said, "Do you know who owns it?" And Charlie said, "Oh, same guy." I said, "Could we go over?" And Charlie said, "Yeah." So even though we found the copper, the button, we decided to go to new land, as I'll call it. And that is when all heck broke loose, Doug, to keep the show PG. Yeah. If we still even have the PG for today. All right. So we walked down to that new field that I'm pointing to. And that's when the fireworks kind of really started to begin. And here's one from what do I call it, Rich, when I show your clips?
Van Winkle vision.
Thank you. Van Winkle vision. I got some Van Winkle vision in the video. Looks like a 42 on his machine. And he pulled out this coin in his hand. It's a little dirty. Rich's GoPro is an older one, so it's not as crisp, but you can see he's got a circle in his hand. a disc.
I'm just happy the camera was pointing at my hands.
And then I put this picture in because even though he's looking away, he's doing the fist bump in his shadow, and Charlie's doing the his shadow. So like, because now I'm recording him at this point from my camera on the other end, which you'll see in a second. You'll get the latter half of the fist bump, but it was cool that Rich caught it from his camera. That was interesting.
I forgot to turn it off for a while.
That's okay. Yeah, it actually ran for like 37 minutes at one point, which took me forever to import that. But that's okay. But listen, Rich is not the most emotional guy on the team. So when Rich yells out or fist bumps or like, something really good's happening, he doesn't fist bump for an Indian, and like shake his fist around. So, obviously we got the camera out and walked over, and Rich had this slightly shiny dirt colored disc in his hand, Doug. And I knew what it was right away. I don't know if the picture does it justice, but we all kind of gathered around. We gave it the double spray down. I love capturing the water in motion, Doug. That's the beauty of 4K 60 frames per second. You can capture the stream. I got a better one later too. Love that. But there's what Rich got. And this one deserves a full screen. Rich, let everyone know what you got here, because you dug this beauty.
That's my first $1 real.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me to find.
That's
Don't
why
bore us with any facts. Okay.
That's why Rich doesn't narrate the Hoarder episodes, Doug.
I think most of us know the Spanish reals.
No,
right?
Pretend they don't. Listen, if it's not exciting to you, how do you expect it to be exciting to the people watching? Come on. Rich has an incredible $1 real there, Mexico City. And look at this side. The coin is actually hold, Doug, but looking at this side first, I didn't even realize it because it's hard to even see the hole.
Yes.
But this side, absolutely incredible. And if I play it over, here is there's the first side there, 1739, which I think, Bethesda Ministries Chaplains for Change. Thank you, Bethesda Ministries. Thank you very much. 1739. This might be, not counting the cob, your oldest silver coin, Rich?
I found that one other little thing that is older, even if we don't know what it exactly is. You remember that?
Yeah. Well, we weren't even sure that was a coin, but I know what you're saying. Is this the oldest silver you found with a visible date on it besides the cob? Oh, even counting the cob. Yours cob didn't have a date on it.
No. But yeah, it is.
But yeah, 1739. And remember the hole, Doug. You see the hole at the top?
Yes.
Remember that, because we're gonna revisit that in a second, and you'll see why. And for anyone that didn't see the video already. So like Rich said, his very first ever $1 real. He only had half reals. Only half reals, Rich? Any other denomination?
Nope. Just half reals.
All right. Well, his very first ever $1 real. So congratulations to Rich Van Winkle. That's a nice one too.
I was about a football field away, and I saw him fist pump.
Yeah.
And I knew it. I knew he had silver. And based on the age of the field, I kind of figured it'd be Spanish. And sure enough, he had silver. This
was the first find of the new mystery field that we didn't even know. Good, bad, I figured it couldn't be awful because it was close enough to a field we've had success on. But this field was beyond success. And to think we were only a football field away 4 years ago and never walked over, like this stuff got even older waiting for us.
That location was about 40 yards from the 1700s house.
Yes, much closer. I think there was corn in that field the first time we went years back, if my memory serves. All right. Anyway, let's move on here. And then, of course, I love the fun photos, Doug.
Yes.
Charlie. I will say Charlie's one of the best when it comes to. I'll say Charlie. I want over the top ridiculousness in the background, and he never fails. Over the top ridiculousness. So awesome job there from Charlie.
And Rich looks like he's ready to enter his job in a West Virginia coal mine.
Well, that wasn't a fake smile. Like he was still high
no.
off digging that $1. Yeah, like so that one I didn't have to be like, come on, Rich, smile. Like he was still, it was fresh. It was fresh on his face. So great find there from Mr. Van Winkle.
I don't know if it was all that sunny either, so I had an easier time probably.
Yeah, whenever we do the photos, I make everyone look in the direction of the sun because it illuminates your face better. But at the same token, I'm asking you to stare into the sun. So like Rich is always like squinty, his eyes are tearing, but you know that's where you look the best.
Yes, we have 3 retinas that have been burnt out.
Yes, it's part of the job, Doug. Part of the job. I'm talking about Doug. Then Dougie called me over next.
Oh, handsome guy.
Yeah, within 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes of Rich's, Doug said Doug didn't walk over for the Real because he was digging his own thing, half a football field away. And when I got over to him, Doug put this in my hand, and I showed this angle to show you how thick it was because you can tell after a while if a coin is thick or thin, and it oftentimes will let us know if it's going to be American or British. Not always, but you like to try to drag the things out because it makes it more fun. You're going to have it forever. We try to drag it out for our own amusement. What do you think it can be? Give it a light brush, some people don't like that. And they're like, oh, knock it off with the banter. But I'm like, dude, this is the fun part. Like, do you want to wake up Christmas morning and just have all your presents open? Or do you want to slowly
stretch it out?
Right. I like to stretch things out. So anyway, Doug had this coin right there. And after a little brushing, I think I almost see, you got to tilt your head a little bit, Doug, but I think I see a right facing bust with a little bit of brushing there.
Yeah.
My view, 1875 was guessing British on this one. I think he was guessing. I'm not sure. And there's Doug's ultimate coin. Yeah. And I think it's right. What do you think that is, Doug? I'll do a full screen one.
It might be a 1 or 3 kg.
That's what I was thinking, 1 or 3. Any guess, Rich, Matt, Lynn, what do you guys think this could be? It's not super crystal clear.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
1 or 3. Matt, How about you?
It may be a 1 because I don't see a rim around a 3 because you don't see the rim around the.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the head looks small to me. That's why I thought maybe. Whoops. That's why I thought maybe.
There's a lot of space around the bust.
Hold on, Rich. I screwed this. There we go. Steph is saying KG1 all day. I tend to agree. To me, it almost even looks like a KG1 Hibernia type of head, but it's dirty. It's bleh, but you can see it's a right facing bust.
Yes.
And I think it's 300 years old. So darn it.
I'll defer to Steph's wisdom.
Steph's good. That's why she's good like that. Yeah. So, but anyway, that was a good one there for Dougie. And then I got a group shot as we got together. Matt finally gets to see Rich's Real. Charlie gets to check out Doug's Copper. And that's what kicked off this field. And when I say it only gets better from there, it only gets better from there. Let's see what we got here. Next find. Well, this find isn't necessarily better, but Doug called me over for this, which I can't believe that this thing sat, just 2 inches under the surface for who knows, 70 years without a dent, without a scratch.
Well, it did have just a wee bit of a dent in it, but
yeah, but how did the plow miss that for 70 years? Like it mutilate. We found coins that were tacoed in half, and this big dinner plate of a hubcap never got hit.
Barely got touched.
That's amazing.
It is.
And I think that might be from the 30s or 40s, which is pretty cool.
Yep. And I think it's a nice display piece.
Now, be honest, Doug. When you first saw that in the ground, did you think it was silver? And don't lie.
No. I actually thought it was a hubcap.
Okay. Matt, you know how Doug is, right?
Yes, he thought it was silver. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Like Doug will call me over and be like, Jay, did they ever make Pepsi cans out of sterling? I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I always say Doug is the optimist and I'm the pessimist. Like I don't think anything's silver.
No, you're the realist.
And Doug thinks everything is silver. So it's a good combination.
Yeah.
All right. And then all right, so after that, Charlie gets on the action. There's a nice luscious photo of Charlie.
Yeah.
And Charlie called over something. And all this took place within like a 10, 15 minutes too. So I'm running at this point.
You're running all over the place.
I don't mind running when there's good stuff being found, and especially when we're close together. That's Charlie. And I have no idea what pinpointer Charlie's been using for the fast food. What is that pinpointer? Is that's not a Steph? That's not a Mind Lab, is it?
It's a Mind Lab.
Is it a Mind Lab pinpointer?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Steph. Let me know if you think that's right. I thought the Mind Lab it was like a more of a red or orangish color, and that looks like yellow. Oh, Daniel Dick says Mind Lab 35. He might be right.
Yeah.
I don't know where Charlie got it from. Oh, Profine 35. Okay. All right. I don't know where he got that from. Anyway. So Charlie called me over, and this is what he put in my hand, Doug. I'm going to do another full screen for a second because I like to draw things out, like I said. Yeah. Now, this is what he put in my hand. Enough where I could see America. I could see a little bit of design. I'm going to pause it for a second and say, give me your guesses, God. Not the people on the banter here, not you, Doug, or anyone.
Okay.
What do you guys think this coin is? Just by looking at that. This is the game we all play every time. Put your guesses in. I'm going to give you like 20 seconds. Yeah, look. Let's see. Anyone? This is a tough one because you don't want to look foolish now and say the wrong thing. I'm not seeing any guesses. Lynn, give me your guess. You weren't there that day.
God.
Now this is now people are saying Indian head penny, so that's not fair that I'm not giving you a size, even though it's in my hand. This is about let's say a little bit around a quarter size, give or take, around a quarter size.
So it's smaller than a regular.
Yeah,
copper.
Smaller than a copper.
I don't know. It's some type of a half cent.
All right, that's a good guess. I'm going to play it out. I see half cent in there. I see 2 cent. Here's what we got. There's a better shot of it, and then I got a really there it is right there.
Wow.
Let me come back.
That's pretty.
Yeah, we don't find a ton of 2 cent pieces. And listen, one of you guys, I don't know, Doug, Matt, are you guys in the mall? There's like a ton of like.
Sounds like somebody's in the airplane terminal or airline terminal.
I just muted Matt. It must be Matt. I'm going to mute him until he comes back. Matt's new to the show, so he might.
The door.
That's okay. But yeah, that's Charlie's. All right, there's Matt. Beautiful 2 cent piece, and we always try to hope for a non-1864. It's very rare that we get a non-1864, which was the most common of the 2 cents. And Charlie's, when he cleaned up the front side, it was indeed 1864. But listen, it still makes it no less of a beautiful coin. Bells was right. Beautiful coin. So that was awesome there for Charlie. Yes. Steph said she only found 2 and 8. Oh, wait, both of you, the only 2 cent pieces you found, neither were 1864?
About that.
That's pretty crazy. I've only dug 2 in however long I've been detecting, and both of mine were 1864. So, but to say that I only find one every 5 years, I mean, we don't find a lot of them. And even though this side's kind of cruddy, the other side's pretty darn good. All right, let's keep on going because there's a lot of stuff.
And all this was like in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In this field.
This is a picture of Matt cracking up because I started berating Doug. And I'll tell you why I berated Doug, because we do a thing where when someone finds something, you're not supposed to yell out what it is because we don't want to know until the camera's rolling. Like, I want it to be a surprise. So if like someone gets to the coin before me, I always say, like, don't say what it is. Let me get to that. Now, again, in the list of culprits, Lynn is the worst because Lynn thinks she's whispering, but this is like Lynn.
Let's get me number 1.
Let's say it was Lynn next to Matt, and I'm way back. Lynn will go, Charlie, is it a 2 cent piece? And I'm like, Lynn, I can hear you're screaming.
It's true.
I've learned.
Now, even though Doug didn't say 2-cent piece, but Doug yelled out, "Oh, it's bronze. I love them." And then I knew exactly what it was. So I was yelling at Doug. I said, "Doug, you ruined it for me."
I'm sorry. I didn't give you enough credit for being that smart.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But anyway, that was Charlie's amazing 2-cent piece. And then right after that, Doug with another one. And this was funny because Charlie got there before me, and apparently Charlie stepped on the coin, and so Doug started yelling at him and trying to knock him out of the way with his coils. And Charlie, you're standing on it. So we had to essentially dig it back out of the ground again.
Yeah.
And there it is, like half wedged in the ground from Charlie's foot. And Doug had this little guy. And again, this one's not amazing, but it's just this one was more conditioned that I was impressed with, Doug.
Yep.
There's the backside of what do we call them, Doug, on the live show?
Victory nickel.
That's right. Who do we give credit to for Victory Nickel?
Who was that came up with that?
Rich, Lynn, do you remember? Was that Adrian Tucker? I don't remember. Whoever called it.
Somebody that watches the videos and.
Thanks, Doug. Oh, so it's not someone that never watched before.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Wow, look at that. Oh.
Yeah, that's the front. Now listen,
Yeah.
if anyone out there is metal detected before, I don't care if your nickel was made 150 years ago or 150 days ago. Nickels look like crap out of the ground.
Yes.
But this one, and this is just like a wipe with our greasy fingers. Look at that. Look at all the detail. You can see the entire head, all the stars, the full date. That's what was impressive with me about this. Not so much as what it was, although a V-nickel is still a great find, but how nice condition it was, considering a lot of the coppers we found were like so corroded.
Yeah.
So awesome find there from Mr. Ducky. And someone said 1884 is a key date. I thought 1885 was the semi-key date. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of the Indian penny. I forget. But you might be right, Robert Hess. If it is, I'll look it up later. So now, Doug, instead of being worth $1, yours is worth $1.05.
Ooh.
Fine lunch.
Bell said her husband Mike found
a Victory Nickel?
Victory Nickel. Yeah.
There's Bell's.
Yeah.
One of our favorite. Congratulations to Mike if he did get one. Oh, and someone else just got one. Marty. Oh, first, yeah, he just pulled an 1888 Victory Nickel. Oh, from a roll of nickels.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Wow, very cool. Congratulations, Marty. Yeah, V nickels are fun. V for victory. All right, the next one was found by Mr. Matt, who is joining us today for the first time in a long time. And Matt got something good as I walked over. This is what he pulled out. This is after he brushed it a little bit, and you can start to see a head coming through, which is always fun trying to figure out what we even have, Doug. Now, this one to me looks left-facing, faint little one. The Perron, and I've talked about this before, Perron does not sponsor the channel. They don't give me a red nickel, but I do love that flashlight. It's amazing that side light from a powerful flashlight will illuminate and show shadows of these most dirty, disgusting coins. And what I like about it is because it has the 90-degree angle, I can stick it on my shovel instead of most flashlights that just stick straight out. This one, that's why I like. Oh, I just saw Buckle Boy. Buckle Boy just today, about an hour before the show. Look what arrived, my friend. I didn't even get a chance to thumb through it. You told me it was going to show up next week. Not that I'm not happy about it, but I didn't get a chance to even look at it. But I did talk about it earlier in the show. Thank you for the book, and thanks for joining us, my friend. All right, anyway, back to Matt's coin. Looks pretty good. I would guess right now that looks like a braided hair. That's what I would guess. What do you think, Rich?
I think so. I agree with you.
Thanks, Rich.
I think it looks like a Chuck E. Cheese token.
Definitely not.
Now it looks better.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, this is better. Listen, the ground's not always kind to the coins that we
No,
find.
it sure isn't.
No.
I still think
Rough.
this might be a braided hair. Could be a matron. I'm not sure. Matt, what do you think? You brought it home with you.
Yep, I cleaned it up a little bit. I was leaning more towards matron.
All right, you could be right.
She
I
has that
certainly wouldn't argue.
flat front,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's in bad shape.
Yeah, some of them were in bit. Listen, the best coin that we found there happened to also be in the best condition. So you can't ask for a better day than that.
I'm not complaining at all.
So good find there from Midtone Matt. And this was no midtone either. This was a high tone.
That's a high tone.
Oh, Vonda Helton said you got me hooked on the O-Light flash. It is. Listen, like I said, I only use them out of love for the product, and that's it. Like Heinz ketchup, Doug. Heinz ketchup doesn't endorse the show, but if we go get French fries, I'm hoping they have Heinz ketchup. So to me, the O-Light is right up there with Heinz 57. All right, let's see. Next one up. I think I forgot to play it. That would help, right? That would help. All right. Oh, and then this is I forget. Just Charlie and Matt. Usually I try to mix a photo in, but I forget what. Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of the. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, Sue Ramsey also likes Heinz ketchup. Thank you. I do too, Sue. What the heck? I'm hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. I don't know what the picture is, but it's you and the next one is another Van Winkle vision. So I know what this is, Doug. Now don't forget what I told you to not forget earlier. No, I meant about the last thing he found, the last coin. I said, remember the
the hole.
Yes, remember the hole. So now it looks like Rich has a 41 on this Van Winkle vision.
Not to be mistaken for remember the Alamo.
Right, but then also don't forget the Alamo.
Okay.
Looks like he's got another small little circle in his hand. Looks like a little tiny bingo chip.
It does.
But now this is all through Rich Van Winkle vision we're still looking at. And then he immediately dropped this on the ground and called us over because he's got another good one, Doug. So now this is where I come in and I start to slowly walk over as Rich is grooming himself in the field.
I'm trying not to let you guys in on what it is.
I appreciate that. I like it. I love a good mystery. So I walk over and this is what I see in his hand. And it looks a little smaller. I immediately noticed the hole in it, as you can see. Let me go full screen for the next one or two pictures, Doug, just so you can see them better.
Yeah.
I immediately noticed the hole. And then as we cleaned it off, this one's got how many, Doug? You count them holes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right. Now, what's cool is not only 4 holes. Oh, and Rich, let everyone know the coin they're looking at, the date, the denomination. Give them the old information.
That is a 1748 half real. I think it's also Mexico City. You can see it a little bit there to the left of the date. But I don't know why it has 4 holes.
Yeah, our guesses were. Well, I'll say our guesses. My guess was that maybe it was used to make like a ring, and maybe you would tie it around your finger. Who knows, Doug, why these things were done. But what was cool about it, if that wasn't cool enough, I think I have a picture of the back first. There's the back. This one was much more worn than the first one real he had. That was beautiful. But someone said a whizzer. Usually a whizzer, in my experience, has 2 holes
in the middle.
Yeah, not necessarily 4, but listen, it's all kind of guesses. Who knows why they did what they did? But then I got a picture of the 2 of them together, both of Rich's reals up to this point. And I'll do another full screen. As I said, Rich, those holes look about the same diameter. The hole in your 1 real and the half real. I said they both look punched to me. They look the same diameter. And because of that, I'm picturing they were on the same string. They were probably, 40 feet apart, 30 feet apart. Now, I only bring that up is because when I saw, let me come back to us, Doug. When I saw the 2 holes in the same size, and this is all just things I make up just to keep us all psyched.
Yeah.
But I said, I think they were on the same string. I think those holes were made at the same time. And because of that, I think there's 2 more sitting in this 50-yard section. Who puts just 2 coins on the string? If those holes were made the same time. And that psyched me up, even just thinking about it, psyched me up. And as you'll see later in the show, an elephant never, that's not the right thing, an elephant. The guy, I was right. What's the phrase for what I'm thinking of, Doug? Is there one? I don't know. NEPA history and archaeology.
I don't know where you're going with it.
Look, hold on, wait. Thank you. NEPA history and archaeology services makes sense. Everyone's like, yeah, I guess it makes. But listen, it happened to work out. Anyway, that was Rich's. Rich's 2 reals up to this point. Now this was what did I even find here? Oh, this was a nice one from me. This next one was me. I captured this shot because this is a 27 on the Legend machine. And if anyone swings a Legend machine out there, a 27 is really a terrible. It's a terrible number. Like you don't really get a lot of good things at a 27. I dug it because in a field like this you dig everything, and I was hoping for a button was what my goal was. But I got something unique from a unique, weird number. I pulled up this dirty little circle, and I immediately saw like a left-facing bust. I think Rich was standing in front of me, but you don't see his shoe here. And it turned out to be a Christopher Columbus token, and this token was celebrating the 400th anniversary. So it was made in 1892. And if you look at the back, the 1892 World's Fair, they also celebrated the 400th anniversary of Columbus. So I don't know if I'm assuming that this was sold at the World Fair because it does say Chicago in the center. And it says Columbian up at the top, Exposition at the bottom. Mm-hmm. So I think this was I know it was a 400th anniversary token of Columbus landing in America, and they were sold or given out at the 1892 World's Fair. Thought that was super duper cool. What do you think, Doug? Super duper cool?
Yes. Notice it's got a hole in it.
Yeah. This one does have a hole in it.
I wonder if that was with the.
No, I don't think so. I think this hole was. Yeah, this hole's too big. And
years too late.
It's a little far apart.
Yeah, a little far apart. No, I'm very astute. Listen, I know my holes, Doug. Rich's holes were the same. This is a big giant hole. This was a much later hole.
Okay, yeah.
Much later hole. All right. So then, anyway, that was my good thing. And then the next picture, when I called Charlie over to look at my token, this is when I looked up, Charlie is holding up 3 fingers. And I'm like, well, what does that mean, Charlie? And he says, well, while you were cleaning your token, we just found 3 more coppers. And I'm like Kevin McAllister. I'm like, what? So at that point I put my machine on mute, knowing I'm not going to be back to it for 20 minutes or so. And off we go to look at some more of the incredible coins that were found while I was ogling over my token. Doug, I think you were one of these coins, if memory serves.
Really?
I think. Let me see. I'm trying to look at my notes as we go here.
Things were happening so quickly.
Yeah, they were, and it happened all really quickly. So it looks like Charlie had the first one.
Yeah.
Dirty circle. Love a dirty circle. Just love trying to figure out what it is before any dirt's brushed off. You play that little Christmas gift game, try to figure out what it could be just based on the little to no details you can see.
Yeah.
Even after a light brushing, Charlie's actually had some detail on it. Lynn, I'll give you a chance. What do you think Charlie's got there? You're becoming a coin expert. You've been doing this for a while. I'll make it full screen. No one in the chat help her. Lynn's still new at the coin game. What's he got in his hand?
Well, it's left facing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, left facing King George II.
Very good. Very good. That was impressive. I'm not mocking Lynn. Lynn wasn't a person. The coins are new to Lynn. Lynn's the antique. That's okay, Steph. I forgot that Lynn doesn't have the chat on her. You can't even see the chat, right, Lynn?
No, I can't see the chat.
All right, so Lynn, it's okay if you help Lynn. But I'm happy for you, Lynn. She's getting good. Lynn was not only our antiques expert for 3+ years, but now she's becoming a coin expert as well.
Well, part of it is I can't see it without my glasses on. So
Hey,
that's
listen, same. Look,
Wear
Same.
your glasses.
oh, you know what, Doug? You know what? I got to mention. Let me get rid of the thing for a second.
All right.
Now look at now. Lynn said she wears glasses, even though they're not on right this moment. Obviously, I wear glasses now. Doug, you wear glasses. Matt has glasses. I always praised Rich. I was like, man, Rich is our Superman of eyesight.
He's been keeping a deep, dark secret.
Yeah, you know what I found out a few weeks ago? That son of a gun wears contacts every day of his life, and he let me believe he's got 20/20 vision.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I brought it up. I brought it up almost so many times.
I probably just tuned you up.
He doesn't listen to anything.
Yeah, I
we
probably
say.
wasn't paying attention. He still has better eyesight, even with the glasses on, Doug.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Steph also. Look, another one. Steph also wears contacts. Look at all these people out here wearing the contacts. I would wear contacts, Doug. I just can't seem to get over the fear of sticking my finger in my eyeball. Can't do it.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Try having a needle stuck in it.
Oh, my wife had to have a needle in her eye like a month ago. Oh,
Yeah.
and I was in the office with her. Oh my, I still have nightmares, Doug.
Oh.
I still
I
have
had
nightmares.
4.
I swear I was expecting to hear a pop sound. I was that I was. It was so that was tough. She's okay, luckily. All right, anyway, there's
It's
Charlie's.
starting to take shape.
Yeah, starting to tape shape again. Charlie's KG2, as Lynn correctly called. And I think the back had detail on this one too, as I recall. Yeah, look, the back's got some good detail.
Yeah.
Sometimes one side's totally slick, but can't quite see a date, but I think I do see a 7. I think I see a 7 for 17 something. Not that gives us a clue because
yeah,
they're all 7.
I think I see the 1/7.
Yeah. So he's got, but hey, it's nice to get a little bit of detail in the field off the back. Jay Diggs History said he had LASIK. I thought about that, Jay. I'm afraid of messing with my eyeballs, man. I figure, you know what, this is easy to do. Like if they messed up and then I was like lost my vision, I would never forgive myself. So I'm just gonna wear the glasses.
Yeah, if you got an eye doctor playing with your eye and you hear whoops, that's when you get a little nervous.
Or the pop sound.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So anyway, that was Charlie's first of the 3 that he called me over for. Then we walked over to Doug, who was only standing 15 feet from him. So we walked over to Doug. Again, dirty circle. This one I couldn't see anything. Yeah, this one had too much dirt on it. Wasn't able to figure out that one at all, Doug. Now, after a little brushing, now this is still pretty cruddy, but I can see what this is from here. I'm going to give the chat a second. I think Steph's going to get it. I think she's good. Now, this is a tough one though. It's ugly, but Lynn, I'll give you a second. What do you think this might be, Lynn? I know you can't see the chat, so anyone in the chat, you're welcome to put your guesses in.
Oh God, that looks like a right-facing bust, maybe.
I won't give any clues until you make your final guess, but you can talk out loud.
Oh God, oh no. Oh, KG1. I mean 3.
Okay. Doug, do you remember what we thought it was, Doug?
And to be perfectly honest, I forgot.
Okay. It doesn't get much better than this, unfortunately. So I could be wrong.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next picture. Oh, this is Doug and Charlie looking.
We were playing rock paper scissors.
Yeah. You know what, Doug? Hold on. I might not even have. I don't even have. I think that picture was the best.
Shot.
I think that's the best picture we had right there. So it doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
I thought it was a draped bust. To me, it looks like, because I think I see back here the ponytail. Steph's saying Woods Hibernia. I do kind of see that, but I'm thinking draped bust because of this little ponytail.
Yeah.
And the face looks feminine to me. It's kind of looked more rounded, where George was a little narrower. Yeah. Steph, could I be right, Steph? Or I'll take her opinion on whatever she says. A few people say Woods Hibernia. Could be.
What did you get a shot of the back? Because I don't remember.
In the video, I don't think I put a shot of the back, which I think means the back was super duper toasty.
Yeah.
Steph's saying not a draped. It's smaller than a regular copper for normal size. I'd lean towards the third. I don't remember the exact diameter of it, and it was cruddy. And I would bet the world that Doug has no idea where this coin is right now. So,
Oh, I know where it is. It's
do you? Okay.
Yeah, it's in a box somewhere.
Oh, in a box somewhere. Okay.
But Matt and I were out this week, and I found a 1798 draped bust, and it doesn't look like this. I mean,
this is cruddy. That's why, that's
yeah.
what makes it fun is it's cruddy. If this was a nice, clean looking coin, we'd all know what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not sure on this one. And I, because I don't have another picture, I think it didn't get any better. So there's
playing rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, there's you and Charlie doing the cha-cha. And then I got called over for Rich, who I guess had copper number 3 here. As I recall, Rich's was the second best condition copper of the day. This one should be a no-brainer. So Rich showed me this, which to me looked thin in his hand. So I immediately think, all right, British. It just looks thin. And then after we brush it down, this is what he put in our hand. Doug, Helen Keller could say what this coin is, Doug.
Yeah, easily.
Lynn, what do you think he's got here in his hand? You can literally read it.
That's a George. That's another George.
Uh-huh.
George the third.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Look at the shape on that. Almost every letter.
Yeah.
And that it's weird how like a copper 10 feet from this looks like it has the mumps and it's corroded everywhere. And then, you get a really nice one right next to it. How things work that way, you never know.
Well, it's got to be the condition of the coin when it was dropped. And this one obviously hadn't seen the wear that the other ones.
Well, I'm sure like when a coin is extra slick, I would think that it was heavily worn before it was lost.
Yeah.
But when you see the corrosion bumps, I think those are strictly due to the ground being in the soil wet.
And the fertilizer and whatever.
Yeah, but this one in the same field as some of the super cruddy ones, this one looks beautiful. Just weird how it works that way. I think I got a good shot of the back. I think you can almost see the date on this one. Let me see.
It was 1775.
Oh, I can't see the date in this picture, but there may have been a better angle, but that's a beautiful coin. So congratulations to Rich. 1775. Man, I can't remember the last time we got a 1776 of any coin, Doug.
Yeah.
That's always one I look for with the reals, and just really hard to get a 1776. And that's the one I want. I come really close later in this exact episode, Doug.
Oh.
Spoiler.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Let me make sure I know where I'm at here. Hold on. Oh, here I am up there. Okay. All right. So Rich with a nice, I forgot to put another picture. I like to put a goofy picture of the guy's face before the find. I must have forgot. So this was Dougie's find on the ground. We did get some cool relics from this field. This field was mostly coins.
Yeah.
There were some good buttons, a couple of relics, but this one was an incredible relic from Dog Tag Doug. Nice full size one. Look at the size of it in my big manly man hands, Doug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is a 3.5 finger long skeleton key. And I put a Facebook post up like when you got it that, as I recall, the last like 5 or 6 skeleton keys that all of us found, I think you found all of like the last 5 or 6. Why are you like Mr. Skeleton Man all of a sudden? And the rest of them can't get one. I come up with a new nickname for you in my Facebook post, Doug. I don't know if it's going to stick or not, but the new nickname was Kiwi Herman.
Okay.
Everybody liked it.
I forgot about it until this moment.
Everybody liked it too.
Perfect.
So, Kiwi Herman. And then I think I did get a good shot of Doug. Yeah, there he is. I love it. Actually lined up pretty good, Doug. You look like a burglar. Like a burglar.
Look like a peeping Tom, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
That's more appropriate.
Part burglar, part peeping Tom.
Yeah. By day, he's peeping Tom. By night, he's a burglar.
Yeah. All right. So there he is, Kiwi Herman. All right.
Kiwi Herman.
And then there's a better shot of him with Matt.
Yeah.
Then I put up a few of the random relics that we found. I didn't want to dwell on them, but like a nice gold gilt button from this was from Rich Van Winkle. Matt had a nice button also. That beautiful Starburst cup size button. I didn't know if that was military or not. Honestly, I forgot to even check.
I looked it up. I couldn't find anything on it.
It's hard to tell from this picture, but it's actually concaved in, so it's not flat. It does have a rim that you might think like a Jacksonian, but it curves in, so I don't think so. It might just be a civilian's star pattern, but it could be military. I don't know. There's some weird military old buttons out there, but it was really nice, nice button nonetheless. And then we're right back in. Charlie had called me over with another copper. Like I said, 19 coppers from this field, Doug. There's Matt trying to eyeball it, trying to figure out what that could be. And this was a tough one, Doug. That middle part that looks like it could be an image was actually just conveniently no corrosion in that. But I thought I saw at the very bottom, in the next picture, I zoomed in super tight. I think I see like 2 digits of a date, although I see no bust or anything like that. So I need some extra eyeballs here. I'll do a full screen, and the next picture zooms in incredibly close. It loses a little bit of quality, but do you see at the very, very bottom? Do you see? And I'm talking right here. Do you see? I think I see like some characters or something. Am I wrong in that assessment? Does anybody out there agree, disagree?
Well, there does look to be a number 2 at the last. To me, it looks like a 2, right at the bottom.
Steph, if you're still here, do you see anything in this? And it's not the best thing. Oh, you know what, Doug? Now looking at it here, I think I see a letter right here, like an E or something. So I see part of a date here, and I see a letter here. Now we sidelighted this in the field, and I could not even see the faintest outline of a bust. I had no idea what this coin was, but it looks like you should see something. You know, it's like, it's not super corroded. It's just really slick. So I don't know. This is what we had. I think this is at the time was copper number 7 or 8. It is a large cent, Dan Tarasco, but we could not make out exactly what it was. Mystery there from that was from Charlie. So we'll keep playing along here. Then I had a good one, Doug. Another weird one. I showed my screen on this one because this was a 36. 36, another weird number where traditionally 36, you know, there's nothing like defined that comes up at 36, but
it might be a button, it might be a scrap of aluminum.
Yeah, traditionally a good signal, but in a field like this, you literally dig everything.
You gotta dig it.
I don't even care if it repeats. You dig everything, and I got something really good with this one. It's in my hand there. It's hard to tell because it's the dirt matches the dirt behind it.
But, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I called Doc. This is the look I got because when I called him over, I said, this could be good or this could be life-changing. And that's the look.
We were trying to figure out what the heck are you
Right. They were trying to figure out. It turns out it was not life-changing, just good. No, it was good. What are you talking about? So now here it is unclean still, but you can see what I saw when I picked it up was I saw the scalloped edge. And I love scallop edge. You know, you're going to have something. Cool,
I love scallops.
I do. Yeah. I love steamed clams, but scallops are good.
Oh.
But you see a scalloped edge, you know, you're about to be in for a treat.
Yep.
And as I cleaned it up, look, it's starting to get better, Doug. It's a beautiful, look at all the inlay work on this big, almost dandy size button. I said life-changing because originally I thought it could have been a GW. It was like that size. Right. I quickly realized that it wasn't.
You don't deserve a second one.
No. But And I think I got one more shot of it. There's one of it upside down.
Ooh.
Look at that button, Doug.
Wow.
And it's a big mama jama. I did straighten it back out, and the one flap that you're looking at was just bent over. I already straightened it all out. I didn't put it in. I'm going to put this in. I bought a ultrasonic cleaner,
Yes.
which I've only used on wheat pennies so far because I want to make sure I know exactly how it works before I put something good in it. It's a very short thing. It's like you put it in and I'm taking things out after like 40 seconds, so
Really? Okay.
so I have to get used to it before but that's what I'm going to ultimately put it in. It does work incredibly well, and it's very minimally invasive. I just want to get the hang of it before I start putting better things in there. There's one. Dan Tedesco, ultrasonic cleaner works wonders. Yeah, I'm excited about using it more and more. I just want to make sure I'm really comfortable with it. This might have. Oh no, I think I got a picture of me and Doug with the button. Yeah, I called Dougie over. Look at that. Look at that, Doug. That's one. That's one proud button finder. Let's see. Where am I at here? Where am I? Oh, here I am. Okay, let's keep going. That was my awesome button.
It was cool.
I know. Listen, I'm not just a pretty face, Doug. I find good stuff.
You're right about that.
And then Matt called.
Matt's favorite pose.
Let me see. Yeah, this is the. All right, now here we go. Here we go. Matt, this is the part of the show where you get to talk. Are you ready?
All right.
All right. So Matt calls me over, says I got a copper. So I'm excited. I'm walking over, Doug. But at this point, it's in my mind, it's another copper. I'm excited, but I'm not like on cloud 9, So I walk over, going to see what he's got. He points down to this copper. It's, it's a little smaller. So I originally thought, oh, well, this is probably going to be like a British one. I've seen some like smaller diameter KG1s, slightly smaller. So Matt flicks this out of the ground and he's holding his hand. I didn't see anything yet, but I see the beginnings of something coming through. So I know we're going to get some detail. And in the video, I said, and I don't remember saying it, but when I watched it back, as you're brushing it, Matt, I said, wouldn't it be cool to get something unique? We haven't gotten anything unique yet. Let's hope this is like a Fujio or something really cool. I said that live, not knowing that my prayers were about to be answered for me, Matt.
Yeah.
Because after a little more brushing, I say a little more, we probably spent 20 minutes off camera and then came back. And this is what we came back to. Now, I, from the back, immediately knew what it was, and I got it mostly from the high bow. The bow is very high up on that coin, Doug.
Yeah.
Compared to other bows, the draped bust and the Liberty Cap that are much small, like lower at the bottom. So I knew that he had something really special. Wasn't sure what exactly, but I knew it was going to be something really special. And then when we turned it over and worked on it a little bit more, and I saw that hair, Doug, flying back like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah. Medusa.
Matt, tell everyone out there what you found, my friend.
I found a 1793 flowing hair large cent, which is it's pretty much unheard of. As a matter of fact, at this point, I'm blacking out. I remember you saying something, we got to get the guys, and I'm looking at it, and it was like speechless. I didn't even know what to say. I was, you think it's something, and then it turns out not to be that. With that, we all done that. I've done it more than I should, but yeah, this was a little crazy.
Yeah, this was amazing. I'd never seen one, Doug, before. I was familiar with the coin only because it's like one of those elite coins that you're always kind of hoping to find. And the hair on that flowing hair is so unique, like the way it's just so. I have a pen. Let me go to the next picture, which I think I did was side by side. If you're not familiar with the coin, and I'll make it full screen for a second. So if you're not familiar with the coin, that's what it would look like. And you can see that hair is just like crazy lady hair. So when you see that, it's such an attention grabber. And, this coin, that flowing hair, the flowing hair coin was the first coin made at the mint, although the back was different with the chain scent design on it. and then it changed to the wreath stent in the same year, still a flowing hair, but different design. And from when I looked it up, because I didn't know the exact numbers, when I looked it up, the chain scent made 36,000. The wreath scent like 60 some thousand. So still 60 some thousand is all they made. How many survived to today? You know, maybe 10, 20% of them. And then how many were lost and found in the ground? You know, like it's one of those coins you'd be lucky to find one in your lifetime. And I consider that to be in fantastic shape out of the ground, Doug, considering how many corroded, bumpy, lumpy ones we found. I thought that was just amazing.
Well, you can see several comparative features right at the neckline. You see how that curves?
Oh,
it's perfect match. Just below that and just above the date, you have that little fern or whatever the heck it is. So that's an identifying feature. And then, of course, the hair is absolutely nothing but a flowing hair.
Yeah, that was amazing. And wasn't there one, Matt, that there was one that there was like a certain version. There was only like 4 known to exist. It was called like the strawberry or something.
Leaves.
Yeah.
So the leaves underneath her bust are a little bit different. They're thin. They kind of like a strawberry vine. And it, like 4 known or something like that. That's what everybody was asking. That's why I know so much about it. They wanted me to clean it, and it's not. I mean, I can tell it's not, but I'm not touching it.
Yeah, Matt's still on the fence. I'd recommended maybe sending it in to be professionally cleaned and maybe slabbed just for authentication purposes, even though they probably won't give it a number grade. It'll be authenticated. But it's Matt's coin. He can do whatever he wants with it. It's just I'd be afraid to clean something like that. Now, who knows, Matt, maybe in 2 months when I'm good with my ultrasonic cleaner. But at this moment, I'd feel uncomfortable cleaning that coin for you.
Well, I don't have a problem with them doing that, but it's just me getting it there. I'm a little nervous about sending that through the U.S. mail. You know, it's a little nerve-wracking, but that's probably where I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, and I'm sure you could probably insure it. But that's a phenomenal coin, and I do see some good meaty details under that corrosion and verdigris. So I think this one has good potential for a successful cleanup.
Nice.
I think it's going to come out nice just by staring at it for the last month or so. Every day.
I had a hard time taking it out of my hand, filming it, and putting it back in your hand.
You did walk away with it at one point.
I might have.
With my coin.
I'm very slow though. You could easily catch me. But that was an amazing coin there from Matt. I got a picture of Matt and Charlie with it. The thumbnail of the video had all of us, and I heavily blurred us out because I really wanted just the coin to be the focus, because for us, you know, that's one of those once in a lifetime coins. You know, there's not many that are once in a lifetime, but that's one of them.
Hey, Rich, tell everybody what you told me when he found that flowing hair. Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know what. No, I don't.
Let me refresh. I thought it was funny. You said, I got 2 reals.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm jealous of a copper.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, who wouldn't be jealous?
Rich got 2 reals. They almost got bumped from the video.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, it was Rich that finally sealed it for me. You were saying everybody was saying it, but Rich comes over, said that, and he looks over, he's like, flowing hair, no doubt. I'm like, oh, yeah. That's when it finally sunk in, you know. So.
Yeah, like Doug said, the neckline, so distinct looking. And considering the other coppers we found, like I said, great condition considering. So well done from Midtone Matt there. Again, not a midtone.
No. What did that ring up on the legend? Do you remember, Matt?
Yes, I do. 48.
48. Yeah.
48. There you go, guys. Remember that.
Yeah.
Now, to compete with Matt's flowing hair, Rich, the very next signal, came really close with this thimble.
Okay, on to the next.
It's so small.
Yeah, he did get it. It's a tiny little thimble. Listen, thimbles are still cool. Oh, Steph, if Steph's still here, she's going to like this next one. Kudos to Steph because Rich found this, which is only the second one I've ever seen. The first one, Steph found. Yeah, that's how we knew what it was. At least that's what I think it is.
It's a flip
Steph,
top.
I think it's a clog clasp, which the only one I'd ever seen was the one Steph found up in Massachusetts. Steph, am I right? Is that a clog clasp? You know what I could do later is I can look in my new relics book by Buckle Boy and see if there. Oh, look, Steph says, hold on, Rich, I'll highlight her. There we go. Yes, that is definitely a clog clasp. Steph, 1600s, I believe, right? On the clog clasp, 1600s.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Oh, and look, she heard our shout out to her in the video. Hey, we give credit where credit is due, Rich.
Yep.
I think it's 1600s, Rich. Steph will chime in a second, but our first one ever for one of those too. So congratulations to Rich.
For those like me who didn't know what a clog clasp was, explain.
Hold on. Steph said, could be 18th century, but I'm going to delete this comment because I want it to stay 1600. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Doug? Let me kick Steph out.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's still a good find, Rich, whenever it was made. What were you saying, Doug? I'm sorry. I cut you off.
I said for those like me who were ignorant and didn't know what a clog clasp was, explain.
Oh, it was like a clasp that you'd run the leather through on your clog, like a buckle. You'd pull it over.
Right.
I didn't put an overlay in this video where I did for the one Steph found, but yeah, it's I put it in the shoe buckle category. It's like an old fastener for a clog, really early. Buckle Boy said 16 or early 1700s. Guy literally wrote the book on relics, Doug. So
my view,
they're early. They're early.
My view, 1875 is obviously from Great Britain. He says, yes, clog clasps we find a lot in the UK.
Yeah, well, they've got much older age than we do. For us, like 1600s, Doug, is very old for us.
Oh yeah, that's the beginning of colonial life in our area.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of 1600 stuff, so when we do, it's very, very special. Where I know over in England, the 1600 stuff they throw in the hedgerow, right? But over here, like that's really early. That's as early as we can usually get. And Buckle Boy said they are in the book. So Doug, if you want to learn more about clog clasps, I'll let you borrow it this time, but then you got to buy your own, Doug. Relics by William Plummer. Made by American Digger Magazine. Okay. Let's keep going here. Oh, there was one more find on this day one, Doug, and this was a really fun one. Even though I was all alone, figures as I get my things, everyone leaves. But we were walking back to the car. It was getting dark. It was raining. We had said, "Hey, we're going to come back. We're going to come back again. Let's get out of here." So as we were walking back, you swing your way back to the car. Had a 45, was almost positive it was going to be another copper because we had found 11 or 12 up to this point.
Yeah.
So it was just cool how it worked out. Where I dug the hole, and let me help if I play it. The video is better than still images because you see the whole thing. But I had a big clump, and my signal was in the clump. And I looked for Doug because we love to play a game called What's in the Clump.
Right.
But no one was around, and I wasn't going to make Doug walk a mile back to me. So I played What's in the Clump solo. I was playing it myself, Doug.
Okay.
So I get this big clump, signal inside. And how you play the game is you break the clump in half, broke it in half, figure out what side it's in. Still couldn't see anything with this smaller clump. Broke it in half again. And when I broke it in half again, it was staring at me in the face, Doug. And that's the What's in the Clump that we live for. And you were nowhere around. I'm going to start putting those.
It's not the same without me, is it?
Like what you ever see those moms in the mall that put like that band on the back of their kid and they can only go so far, and it's attached to their wrist. You ever see them? a mall, where you buy stuff like indoor stores.
I remember.
I'm gonna put one of them on you, Doug.
Okay.
The child leash. Thank you, Steph. Child leash. But anyway, that was my copper in the clump, which was phenomenal. I did get Charlie to come over. There's my dirty copper. Tried to figure out what it was. Couldn't really see much. Charlie had brushed it, and this is what I got up with. And I had to kind of mess with the contrast on this picture, so it looks a little janky. But I think I see William and Mary. Look at it for a little second. You might have to squint, turn your head a little bit. Steph, I need your help a little bit. Don't let me down, Steph. Do you see William and Mary in the one on the left, which is the one I dug? I'll wait for a response from anyone out there, Doug.
I see the border, where the lettering is, more than I see William or Mary.
When I'm looking for William and Mary in the left one, I can clearly see her. I can see Mary's bust right here, and I can see William's bust right here.
Yep.
Very, very clear. I mean, once you know what to look, it's like those books, Doug. You ever see those books where like it's just a gibberish image of blurriness, and you got to get your eyes to like focus, and then all of a sudden like a giraffe appears. Like I see the giraffe in this.
I see the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Now listen, this is terrible. It's terrible shape. It'll never be in good shape.
Yeah, the shoulder is more prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the point is that I do think it is a William and Mary, which would be another 1600s coin, no doubt about it. 1600s coin. So another 1600s piece. We were just saying how scarce it is to find 1600s items, and even though this coin is, I don't want to say common by any means, but if you're going to find a 1600s coin, it's usually this one or the William III. They were prominent over here, but that's still a great coin. Wish it was in better shape, but it's
my William and Mary is in really nice shape.
Look at that, Doug Buckle Boy, the guy who wrote the book, literally on Old Relic, said he also sees the William and Mary. So I'm not alone in my assessment there. Mm-hmm. I'm just giving cheap plugs for Buckle Boy and his cool book.
Okay.
So this was the end of day one. And when I say day one, of course, that means that we go back, Doug, for day two, because day one was so good. Hold on. I screwed this up. Let me remove this for a second, Doug. Doug, tell everyone a story while I queue up the, I fast forwarded too much.
What story?
I don't know. Just make up a story, Doug.
Oh, okay. Well, I got my first real Franklin heft this week. Yeah. Not planted. This one, like in an event. This was totally unsolicited. What?
It's going to take. No, it's going to take me a minute. I screwed something up. I'm fixing it now.
Oh, okay.
So embellish your story for a second, Doug. Everyone pay close attention to Doug's story.
Now, if anyone is not on the Dog Tag Doug page, please request entry. I'll let you in. You'll see a real neat video this week of me finding my first Franklin half. And it was in beautiful shape. And what was funny about it was Matt had just walked away, gotten to the other side of the field, and I told him on his way out, if you get a 54, it's probably a 54 on the legend, mind you. It's probably a silver spoon. Well, 2 minutes later, I get a screaming 54 and dug that half, and it looked like it just came out of the mint. It was in beautiful shape. Are you done?
I'm almost done, Doug. Embellish a little bit longer.
So we had a great time. You'll see that video only if you get on to Dog Tag Doug's Facebook page.
How long is that video, Doug? I didn't know you were doing videos now.
Well, I post a video on my Facebook page.
Oh, like a clip, not like a full one. Just like a clip. Okay.
It's a short.
Like a short.
Or a reel, they call them.
Okay.
But
it's almost done,
just
Doug.
enough so everyone can see how much fun it was to find. And a little banter between me and Matt.
Gotcha. All right, this is done. Let me load this up now.
So did I talk enough?
Yeah, it was good. I think we've all heard plenty. I screwed it up. I don't know what happened there. I must have stopped the slideshow at day 1 and didn't include the day 2 pictures. So I just had to render that real quick because I had all the photos, just didn't put it in there. Okay. So now let me re-bring this up and we're back on track, Doug.
Okay.
That's what happens when you go live. You never know, Doug, what's going on.
Oh, by the way, anyone that wants to put their finds on the page, please do. I'd like to see what you guys are finding.
All right. Everyone got that?
Okay.
All right.
On to the show.
Yes. I didn't even hear what you were saying. I was
that was intermission.
Oh, I see. Hot Mess Fishing. Alicia's here. Welcome, Alicia. She may have been here for a while.
She stepped in about 20 minutes ago.
Okay. I must not have seen her come in. Thank you, Alicia. Hot Mess Fishing. All right. Anyway, so we return to the field and we return with some new players, Doug, on day 2. If you haven't seen Jessica, who we lovingly call the Lock Jess Monster because she found the lock once. But so I'm sure she'll find more. She also bought her husband, Gray, who is a pro bass fisherman. Gray has hunted with us once before, didn't find anything. He literally, it was his first time ever detecting. So we came in this time again, and I told him, I said, Gray, I'm not going to put you in the video. No mercy cameos. If you want to make it, you got to find something. So I think he did. And we were joined by the lovely Lynn Jones, who was not there day 1. And everyone that came day 2 found a legitimate good thing, Doug, which I was happy for.
Great. That's what we hope for.
That's what I hope for. It's no fun if you find good stuff and someone else gets skunked because then you're like, you don't want to celebrate. You want everyone to find something.
Yeah.
You just want your thing to be a little bit better.
Yes.
But Jessica had the first thing. Oh, and Rich was not there on day 2. I forget where Rich was. But Jessica had the first thing. Jessica always
went to New York.
Yep.
Oh, it was New York. Okay. All right. So Jessica's first thing, she called me over. Another copper. At this point, day 2. This is I think we left day 1 with 12. I think coppers. So this would have been like 13. I could have missed 1 or 2. Either way. This is what she handed me. This one was a nasty one. This one, like I said, when you compare what Matt found or that KG3 Rich found, it's hard to believe that a coin like this was in the same field with corrosion lumps and ugliness. And it's just luck of the draw. Really. That's all I think it comes down to. Luck of the draw. I don't even remember if we got anything off of this thing. No, I just took a picture with Jess with her ugly coin. It happens. We all find ugly coins. But still, good find nonetheless.
Yeah.
Then I think this one was Charlie, who had one heck of a good day at this field. Let's see. Charlie called me over. This one I think we got something off of. You can see a little bit. I could see a little bit of bumpiness in the center. Bumpiness meaning like a bust, a design, something coming through ever so slightly. And I can make it out here. Lynn, what do you think? What do you think this one is, Lynn?
Oh, boy. Left facing. Oh, it's either a matron or a matron, maybe.
Braided hair.
Braided hair.
Yeah, but you got it. You got it, Lynn. You're getting good. Do you study, Lynn, or you just pick this up from just doing it so much now?
No, I just put my glasses on. I could see it.
Oh, okay, you were right. And our coin guru Steph in the chat, definitely a matron. So you're right, Lynn. You're good. Lynn, maybe when the Relic Book 2 comes out that specializes in coins, maybe you can be a one of the experts that
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
sure that's what he'd want.
Just trying to get your name out there for potential.
Yeah.
But no, Charlie. And there you go. Nice thumbs up there from Charlie. Then after Charlie's one, then I got a call from the Gray Buck Monster himself with his first legitimate find, Doug. And I was really happy for him. I didn't get a chance to edit these photos because you saw me just now throw them together, but yeah, he's got a big smile on his face.
Now, remember earlier I said how close we were to that house?
Yes.
And that was the general area we found all these copper coins.
Yeah, and you can't see the whole image either, but to the right, there's more colonial houses. Right in front of us, colonial house. You can see up here in the background, another colonial house. Like we were surrounded by colonial homes, and right in the middle, this field that I still think there was a tavern where we were, or some sort of a structure. There was too many coins for this to have been random farm field drops.
Right.
Something took place here.
They're more spread out, but these were concentrated in one area.
Yeah. So there was something here. Don't know what. But I don't even care. We're just going to try to find what was left.
That's right.
But this is Gray's very first coin of anything he's ever found. Never found a memorial cent before, a clad dime, a state quarter, nothing. His very first coin, Doug. What is it, Dougie? Can you say it?
Indian.
That's right. We found enough of them. So that's a nice first coin, Doug. Your very first time detecting a 100-plus-year-old coin that doesn't exist anymore.
But that wasn't all.
Yeah, it was actually in a spill. So his second coin was a wheat penny. And I was kind of hoping, I thought, how cool would it be if you're going to get an Indian wheat spill if they were both 1909s? Like how that would be like super amazing.
It would be.
But it was not. His Indian was 1907, and I think his wheat was like at 1920 something or something like that.
Yeah.
So thought that was really cool. So congratulations. And I got a really good shot of Gray and Jess. Again, I didn't get a chance to edit it. It would have been a little tighter, but you get the gist. Nice shot there for the newest detectorist that I know. Then we got me, and this was great in the video. Again, like I said, as of like 6 months ago or so, I live dig every one of my digs because I wear the GoPro around my neck. So I just turn it on when I get home. If I delete 90 clips, I delete 90 clips. But if I get lucky and catch one or two, I live dig every single one. And this was one of the ones I got. I grabbed an image there just to show you my number. It was a 50. And in the video, it really plays out nice because it unfolds as I saw it, which is nice. You get to live vicariously through the finder. Pulled that dirty circle out of the ground. Again, this one had detail, which is why I got really excited because you saw some had detail, some don't. And this one, even dirty, I could see ahead. I thought it was right facing. I thought it was going to be a KG1, but I wasn't sure. But after I cut away and brushed it, look at that, Doug. That's a nice shape, KG1.
Yep.
To be able to see, I could see up his nose almost, Doug. I could almost see up his nose.
Why?
Well, no, it turns, but it's got good detail when you see some of the other ones.
Yeah.
So that was nice. Live dig on a 300-year-old coin. Super nice about that. I think I even got a little bit of Britannica on the back. Yeah, a little bit of Britannia. Not a ton, but enough. I was happy with that. Called it live, which is always fun.
Yep.
Then Dougie called me over. We're getting near the end, guys. Dougie called me over. Another Indian. Throughout this whole trip, we probably had maybe 4 Indians. We found more coppers than 1900s coins of all denominations together, which is really a fascinating sort of a thing. The 2-cent piece, maybe 5 or 6 Indians. There was very little, if any, clad. It was one of those fields where if you got a signal, it was either 200 years old or maybe something that fell off the tractor, and then Lynn had a good find. This was nice. Lynn was out there. Lynn was way away from us when she got this one. So we were starting to get into new sections of the field. And Lynn had a unique one. It's always fun when you find something unique, Dougie. So I walked over to Lynn and I see another copper on the ground. Don't know what it is yet. And, uncleaned really, she puts this in my hand. If I make it full screen, Doug, so you can kind of see it a little bit better because I didn't edit these. Can you see anything in the center of this coin, Doug?
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
Under that lumpy, right in the middle, it looks like an A or a compass.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a compass. And when you do this for a while and you see a compass, what immediately jumps to your mind, Doug, when you say compass? Maybe not your mind, but everyone else's mind.
I was going to say magnetic north.
No, I asked the wrong person. Rich, when I say compass, what comes to your mind for our hobby?
The first thing I think because I wasn't there and
yeah, you weren't there.
My mom showed me that. I said it was a Mason symbol.
That's what you think of. You think Masonic. You think Freemason. Yeah. Now, I don't even know if it's a compass. It just looked like a compass. It looked too wide to be an A.
And I think the middle of the A goes down to it doesn't just go straight across.
No,
it goes down.
I think I have a little bit better of a picture. Not a whole lot better. All right, it's a little better. I'll bring it full screen.
Yeah. There you
go. So now I think it does look like a compass. I have no idea what the symbol is next to the compass, which we thought was a P, but I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then if you look up here, it was like, this is like indented into the coin with like
almost like a skull eyes.
I don't know. It's my guess is that this was a coin that was totally slicked out and then converted into some sort of a token, a picker's token or something along those lines. But that's a total guess. We tried to Google the image in the field, couldn't find anything. Lynn cleaned it up a little bit better. It doesn't look much better than what you're looking at here.
You can see, Jay, you can see though, when I cleaned it up, that the little saw teeth at the top, that went all the way around it like a frame, like a cartouche. So that was framed.
What word did you just say?
Cartouche.
What the heck is that? What's a cartouche?
Like it framed it.
Cartouche?
Related to cartoon.
You can't use words like that with
them. Come on, right, Lynn.
A little frame around.
All right, listen, hold on. Time out. Matt.
Yeah.
Be honest, buddy. Be honest.
Go ahead, shoot.
Have you ever heard the word cartouche before?
Staff.
Sorry, Lynn.
Listen,
I got your back, but
all right, hold on. Time out in the chat. Give me a yes or no. Have you ever heard the word cartouche before? Be honest.
Steph, you better come through for me.
Don't you lie to me, Chad.
Robert Thiessen knows what it is.
All right, let me. Robert. All right, there's one for yes.
It's a real word.
It's a real word. NEPA. Yes.
That's yes.
Oh man, I'm feeling dumber and dumber.
All right.
Wait. Louisiana mud dog. There's a yes. I can't even get to the yes. I can't get to the no fast enough. It's going.
Thank you, everybody.
Darn it.
They're Team Lynn.
All right. Listen, I never said I was not a moron. I just never heard that word before.
Well, we have a new name for you.
Lynn, I'm sorry for interrupting. You may continue.
Okay. Anyway, that little sawtooth frame went all the way around.
This up here. So it went all the way around the whole thing?
Yeah. And when I cleaned it, you can see it on the right side of it and a little bit on the bottom. I can't see it on the left.
If I'll bring it up full screen again so you can see it a little bit better. Does that A look like a compass to you? Or, like it looks like the center part up here, this little center almost looks like a diamond.
Yeah.
You think it could be a Masonic type symbol?
It could be, although the Masonic compass symbol has the A, and then it also has a ruler at the bottom that goes up the opposite way.
That's true.
But maybe.
Well, they didn't always. They would just use the that symbol sometimes.
Just the compass. Yeah, it would have been too complicated to do the ruler part.
And it looks like I almost see a dot on either side of the compass. See, there's like a dot in between the P and the compass.
Yes.
All right. Well, listen, it started as a mystery and it ended as a mystery. We're still not sure.
Well,
but listen, it was unique. It was unique. I went with Picker's Token only because my brain can't wrap around something else that I'm familiar with. So I don't really know. Danimal Diggs says, "Hey, we'll just call it a GW button."
I do think it was a copper though. Originally.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was a copper, and then it was transformed. And I think it probably is, Rich.
copper.
I think it's probably a cartouche, actually.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it was a cool find from Lynn. So congratulations on, we're going to call it a copper, but a copper with a bonus. A copper with a
Cartouche
bonus.
copper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Famous cartouche. All right, then Charlie with another find after that. I promise we're almost done.
With a real head scratcher.
Yeah, another dirty circle, another one, probably up to 14, 15, 16 coppers. This one actually had some good detail. I mean, it's got corrosion on it also. You get a little bit of mix of the two. And I think I called in the field classic head, I think. I don't remember this one offhand because the leaves look fat to me. And I can see United on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture. Did I pause it? No. There's a picture of the front. Now the front's pretty janky.
Yeah.
I think from one angle of the light, I was able to make out a classic head. Could be wrong. I don't remember exactly, but the back had a nice little detail popping through. So awesome find there for Charlie. And then I think I end it, Doug, with, listen, sometimes the cameraman gets a little lucky, Doug. And again, because I live dig everything. If you watch the video, it really comes to life because I'll play it. Oh, I'm sorry. And there's one more of Lynn admiring Charlie's. I hope it's the coin. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's the coin. All right. So then I had another one, Doug. This was a nice one. This was a 50. And this was my strategy, Doug. This is what I really loved. I'm taking extra credit, even if it's not due. We had hunted this very small section of the field for probably at this point 14, 15 hours. So signals were starting to get hard to find. Now this was soybeans, so it was cut pretty low to the ground, but there were some either half rows, pieces of rows that had like maybe 5-inch stubble sticking up the length of the row.
Right.
Where that little bit of a row just didn't get knocked down to the dirt. So I thought, oh, well, I can imagine that all the guys, including me, you initially skip that row because it's hard to get a swing. You're banging into that little stubble. So you work one side, you work the other side, but you don't work that middle. So I said, well, it's getting hard to find signals. I'm going to work the thick stubble because most likely that hasn't been hit yet. And that's where I got this signal, Doug, in the middle of the thick stubble. And when I say thick, you can't even notice it here. But if you were down the ground looking at it, there was a row of like 5 inches that goes on for, maybe 30, 40 yards.
And anyone that's swung in that kind of condition knows that the machine is going to just continuously false.
Yeah, listen, you have to be
crazy.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn, Doug, but you have to be incredibly skilled.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Or desperate.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I got lucky. I got lucky because the thing's a beast. That's why I heard it. So I got this signal, had to kick the soil down, dig it up, and I get another clump, Doug, because the ground's clumpy. Get another clump. I got a signal in the clump in my right hand. Same thing. I break the clump in half. But when I broke that one in half, and it's hard to see because this is filmed through my GoPro, which is not the best quality camera. But that I noticed was a big silver circle, even though it looks dirty. It was a big silver circle. And I can see, even though it's hard to tell from this image, I could see the pillars. So I knew it was a 2 real the second my eyeballs landed on it.
Okay.
So, I mean, this was the best shot. I might have got another picture of it. I don't know. It doesn't get in a whole lot. You can kind of see it there, but
there
again,
it is.
It's not the best quality camera. So this is all you got, but that's what was in my clump. So then I call everybody over. I knock it out of the clump. There it is in my hand. You can see the pillars. You can see some of the shield there. I was pumped, Doug, because I haven't gotten the 2 real in probably, heck, Doug, maybe 4 years.
3 or 4, yeah.
I think it's been 4 years since I got a 2 real. Got a great action shot there, Doug, of the spray. And I say action shot. Can you see the little water spritzes up here? Maybe not. If I edited the picture better, you'd be able to see them. I can notice some of mine.
Yeah, okay.
And I believe that's Jess's hand spraying it. So shout out to Jess.
Yeah.
This is everyone gathered around, just kind of looking at it. I'm trying to milk the find, Doug. It's the last one. And there it is. And this deserves a full screen, Doug, because
Wow.
I haven't gotten one in 4 years. And
Another 1700s coin.
And a 2 real, Doug, is pretty good size. It's almost about the size of a $50. So it's a big hunkin' silver coin. Now, remember back earlier in this very live show, when I saw Rich's second one, I said, Rich, there's 2 more reals in this field. I could feel it in my bones. And then the next.
You just didn't think it was in one coin.
And this one isn't even hold. It's just the point that, like an athlete, Doug. If mentally you're in the game, you're more inclined to do better. Like you know how they say like the game is 50% whatever mental. Thank you. It's the same with anything, Doug. Like in detecting, if you can convince yourself that it's there, you're going to go a little slower. You're going to listen to fainter signals. So if I can convince myself something good's there, I do think you have a better chance of finding it, because now it's almost like you're not just randomly walking. You are looking for something you know is there. So I try to psych myself up like that. Now I might just got lucky, but it doesn't matter. That's the mentality. So I got this big, beautiful 2 real, Charles III, 1774, as you can see at the bottom, although it's got a lot of black tarnish on it. I got a shot of the back. The backside was kind of funky. Like when we pulled it out, it didn't even look silver. It looked like it was white. Maybe now this field has a lot of lime in it. A lot of the fertilizer may have chewed it up a little bit. It cleaned up a little better when I got home, but it does have like a whitish tone to it.
Yeah.
You can see the 2R on the left side for 2 real, also Mexico City. Just a beautiful, big, giant silver coin. And I think I even have a picture of me and Dog Tag Doug that I put. Doug, when I put this picture up, I didn't blur. I put this picture up on Facebook. I didn't blur me or you out in that picture. So we were all crisp.
Yeah.
And the reason I blurred it out now is because the machine in your right hand on the left side of this picture is the Legend 2, which you were using this whole day.
Yeah.
When I put the picture up online, I got a call from Nokta, and they said, "Hey, please don't put any more pictures or anything up of the Legend 2."
After they asked you to put pictures up.
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Well, just please don't right now. We're getting angry calls from other dealers and distributors. Why does this guy have one and we don't? Whatever. So then I was like, crap, because Doug actually found another copper with the Legend 2 that day, which I had to cut out of the video.
Yeah.
And you found something else good with the Legend 2 that I'll put in a future video.
Okay.
But I will say, and listen, this is no baloney. I'm not trying to like give a free plug. Doug asked to use the Legend 2, and Doug is not someone that embraces new things normally. So I was a little surprised that he wanted to use it, and he actually really loved it. Doug, you were telling me.
I was very impressed with it and took to it right away. And it's got a whole different numbering VDI system than we're used to with the Legend. And it still was easy to grasp and very crisp in the signals. I liked it. And it's like 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds lighter than the Legend.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I just want to stop it and just say it's not. It's only like 2 ounces. So I don't want you to give. I don't want you to give bad info.
Well, it feels so much lighter, and
it felt lighter,
much easier to swing. But I can't wait till they're released and we get.
Well, you can use it again this weekend. I just I can't show it in the video apparently.
Okay.
Yet, but you can. I'll bring it again. You can use it.
Good,
and the reason I left my picture up the whole time you were talking is because I'm just ogling over.
Because
I'm just ogling over my.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm going to finally get rid of it. Hold on, one more second.
Why didn't you put that coin right in front of your face?
Okay, it's gone. Listen, I like when I. Oh, hold on. Did I show this picture? I don't remember.
No.
Did you find that?
I did. I dug that right out of the ground, man.
It's a nice coin.
So yeah, listen, a lot of incredible finds there. It's hard to put them in order. My personal favorite order, and again, I'm biased, Doug. Matt's Flow and Hair #1.
Yes.
My 2 real #2. And then I put Lynn's weird copper thingy #3. Those are my top 3 from the field. Doug,
Okay.
what were your top 3 in order, in your opinion? Oh, you know what? And listen, Rich had 2 Reals too, but I thought Lynn's was just so unique. But Rich's 1 Real, that could have also been number 3.
I rate the flowing hair 1, the 2 Real 2, and Rich's 1 Real the 3rd.
That's not a bad. Listen, I can't argue with that order. I can't.
And you know how much I love silver.
I know you live and breathe silver.
I'm kind of prejudiced to silver.
Lynn, what was your top 3 in order that you would think? Oh, here's everyone put theirs in. Hold on. Here's one from Steph. Flowing hair, 2 Real, pillars and globe, 1 Real. Same as you. Listen, that's a good order. I only chose Lynn's because we've dug other really nice 1 Reals, and as much as they're beautiful, Lynn's was so different. At least it got me a little more excited. But that 1 Real was amazing that Rich had.
I have to throw in. I liked, and I don't know if I'd put it number 1, but I liked Rich's Real that had the 4 holes in it, just because it's got a mysterious background.
Well, that's true. That's true. You put that over the flowing hair.
No.
Oh.
The flowing hair is
because I didn't know Katusha's, whatever she said.
Yeah.
But your flowing hair did not have.
So you're putting. So give me your order then, Lynn. 1, 2, 3.
Flowing hair. The flowing hair, the 2 Real, and Rich's 2 Reals. Definitely.
Oh, you're putting them together as one.
Putting them both together.
Oh, you can do that. There's no rules to this.
But I am singling out the one with the 4 holes just because it's, I wonder about it.
Danimal Diggs says flowing hair, 2 Real, and Mr. Buck's Indian penny. Listen, there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. No wrong answer. Matt, how about you? 1, 2, 3.
Well, the first one's easy. The flowing hair.
Okay.
2 Real, and believe it or not, I like the Columbus token.
That was a nice one.
Offbeat, you're not going to find too many of those. So
no,
he's sucking up to the boss.
Okay, listen, I appreciate it. Matt, I'll pay you when the show's over.
Yeah, off camera.
Doug, did you give me your top 3? I don't remember.
I did. Remember, Steph and I.
That's right. You and Steph agreed. That's right.
And the only reason Steph says I beat her to it, only because I didn't have to type it. She did.
Yeah, a Treadwall, a taxi agreed with Lynn. The 4-holer is unique. No doubt about it. Here's one, Doug. I don't want to take a lot of Legend 2 questions yet, but advertise is more powerful. What exactly is more powerful? More powerful is a catchphrase that a lot of detector companies use nowadays. It's hard to say deeper. When you say deeper, you really got to prove it. More powerful, I'll say, in and of itself, that it's got a bigger battery. That alone, technically, you're more powerful. Yeah. What Doug liked about it that he conveyed to me was that he felt the targets were crisper, and especially the targets at depth were crisper.
Right.
And everyone's experience might be different. The ground can always be a factor. I always say the best machine is the machine you're most familiar with. What caught me off guard is Doug, who is very old school
and very untechnical.
Very whatever Doug uses, I set up the machine, I hand it to him, and he just listens like a monkey. Just listens to beeps and digs beeps. So for Doug,
monkey. Yeah.
But for Doug to say a new machine, he felt comfortable with it. I thought that spoke volumes of it. So eventually, we'll all start using them. But so far, it's found good stuff. I just couldn't put it in the video yet.
Yep.
So there we go. But listen, I want to bring this show to a close soon, Doug. We've been going for a while. I'll announce next week's guest. I think it's next week. Let me just check my schedule. Hold on a second. I don't want to advertise. Whoops, I just called my son. He's going to answer the phone. Let me hang up on him. He's going to wonder why I hung up on him. Yes, Steph, you'll like this one. Next week, I'm bringing on someone Steph's familiar with. Dave Wise is coming on. Dave Wise is a former White's field test teamer. But the reason I'm having Dave come on, Dave is one of the most skilled coin cleaning people that I know. So we're going to have Dave come on to give some techniques, safety things of different methods for cleaning coins with a ton of before and after pictures because he's very talented at that, Doug.
Well, there we
Uh,
go. That might be the answer that
Yes.
we're looking
I was
for
just
some
thinking
of
that. I
these
was like, you know what? I might have to talk
flowing
to him.
hairs we got.
So yes, Dave's coming on. It's going to be a focus show, mostly focused on cleaning, which I know is like one of those taboo subjects. Cleaning. That's why I'll have Dave take the heat rather than me.
Yeah.
But Dave's also one of the only people in the world I know that has found, I don't even know, maybe 8 George Washington buttons. Guy's found a lot of them. He finds amazing things. He lives up in Steph's area, Connecticut, Massachusetts, somewhere up there. So hold on, Steph, something about Dave. Hold on, let me see what she said. I love Dave. He almost whacked me with a shovel when I dug an eagle belt plate. Yeah. But he didn't know me well enough to call me a jerk yet. I only met Dave in person once, but we've talked a few times. Great guy. I'm always in awe when he shows his before and after cleaning pics. So we're going to pick his brain on some coin cleaning methods. So if you don't follow him, I think he's only on Facebook, but look him up. He used to have a metal detecting channel called, I'm going to mess it up, like Heavy Metal Detecting or something like that. But he mostly posts on Facebook, but very talented cleaner and hunts really good early cellar holes up in New England. So should be a fun one next week. Dave Wise, I'm looking forward to it, Dougie.
Okay, me too. And obviously so is Steph.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, Doug, I know you really can't see it, but if anyone wanted to see in person, I think I have a specific little 2 real.
Oh, wow.
Right there.
Oh,
Right there.
wow. Let me show you what I got sitting in front of me.
No, keep that where it is.
No.
Oh, okay. I do want to give a shout out again. I didn't get to.
That's an 8 real.
I can't see it. It's
I'll
just
trade
See
you,
your 2 real and raise you.
I'll trade you.
Uh-oh. That's a good battle. Again, I want to thank Buckle Boy. Like I said, we'll touch more on the book later. I just didn't get it until just today. But we're going to wind this up, Doug. We'll be back, like I said, next Thursday with Dave Wise. Don't forget, I pleaded at the beginning of the show. Tomorrow, 3 p.m., it's going to be a special 11-minute live premiere video that I'm putting out, a special one. We'll be in the chat. Some other people will be in the chat. It's a really special video that I put out. I don't want to say what it is yet, but I think you're going to like it. 3:00 tomorrow. It's only 11 minutes. So if you got to work, go to the bathroom, pop on. It'll be a video afterwards, but to be there live, that's going to be great. I hope to see some names in there, and it's going to be really, really good. Have a box of tissues with you, maybe a little snack. I'm going to be there. It's going to be exciting.
And if anyone's in the chat that knows somebody is not in the chat, tell them about it.
Right. Let them know.
They're going to be glad they spent that 10 minutes with.
Yeah. I never asked the audience for much, but if you can pop in tomorrow, it would mean a lot to us because this was a special one. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, if you can be there, you guys are the best. But otherwise, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go around the board and give everyone their final thoughts on the night. So I will start with the handsome and charismatic Dog Tag Doug.
Thanks for joining us. And again, come to Dog Tag Doug Facebook page. Like to see you on there and see what you've been finding.
Yes. Thank you very much, Dougie. Make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
Mr. Van Winkle, Rich Van Winkle, final thoughts on the night, my friend.
Oh, it was a really fun night. I love when we do these recap videos. We get to relive those days that were just such a great day to be there.
Yes.
And but thank you to everybody in the chat, and it was a fun night.
Yes, it definitely was. Thank you very much. And Rich, I don't know if I put this picture up during the show. Did I put that one up, Rich, during the show?
The one with the Legend 2 in it? Is that
Yeah. I think I did. Lynn, your final thoughts before we get out of here.
I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody that found those great things in the field. I was sorry I wasn't there the first day to see that in person with Matt's flowing hair and the reals and everything. I did see Jay dig the 2 real, which was pretty exciting, but that was just great and a real thrill to be able to go back there and dig in that field.
Yeah, that was one of those magical ones. And who knows? We're always looking for that. We seem to find one extra special field a year. And this might have been. I mean, who knows? There's still 2 months left. Maybe we'll get another one. But
Right. Yeah.
I'm glad we at least got that one special field.
Yep. And I look forward to Saturday.
Yes, maybe it'll be special field number 2. We'll see.
Yep.
Matt, final thoughts. And Matt, I do keep flashing up this picture, which I'm sure you're familiar with. But in all honesty, Matt's coin was the best find. I'm just busting chops a little bit. Final thoughts, Matt. I mean, the best coin that I've ever seen you dig.
Well, first, thanks for having me tonight. But I mean, what do you say about something like that? That field, I was glad I was there, and everybody found something that day. It was pretty nice, and to look around and see people holding their hands up with coppers everywhere. That doesn't happen very often, So I was happy to be there.
Yeah, it happens very infrequently that we find something that good. And if I can fast forward, Matt, hold on. I will, again, impromptu here. Hang on. I will bring it up to show I'm not being just stubborn. There's Matt's, which everyone agrees was the best find of the day. Maybe of the whole year. We'll find out soon, Doug, in 2 months when we do the best finds of the year.
We got a lot of digging to do to beat that one.
Well, there's been some. Listen, I don't want to remind everyone right now, but there's been some really good things found throughout the course of the year. Yeah. So we will see which one ends up number 1. But hey, it's an honor to just be nominated, right, Dougie?
Yep.
That's right.
So, all right, but listen, we are going to wind it up. I want to thank everybody for hanging out all night. If you can make tomorrow at 3 p.m., that would be super duper cool. But if not, watch it on the recap. That'll be a fun one. Be back next Thursday with Dave Wise. And then, of course, next Tuesday, we'll do it all again, Doug. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Yep.
So we're out of here, guys. So from me, Doug, Rich, Lynn, and Matt, and Charlie from somewhere, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Good
night.